Hi, welcome to BS Garage. On this one, we fix stuff, fix a few things that are bothering me, and then we do a garage burnout, and then we break stuff. So on the next one, we're gonna fix more stuff. You don't drive them, you just fix them. That's all you do. Let's go. Let's play What Can We Fix Today. Here's something. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but this line here is leaking, and it's not leaking out of any of the fittings. It's leaking somewhere here in this area. I don't know if it's not seated properly or what's going on with this guy. I don't have another one. I ordered another one, but I might take the risk of pulling this apart, because if this blows apart, we're done. Game over. Especially if it's on the road somewhere. Don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna at least disassemble this and then reassemble it, because it's a ferrule fitting. You can easily redo PCFE lines. So I'm gonna attempt to do it like right here. Just take it apart and make sure that it's all fitting correctly. Put it back together. If it leaks more, again, I'll replace the unit completely with something else, because that means there's an issue here or here, which there shouldn't be. But let's find out. Let's pull this guy apart and see what's going on with it. So I physically could not see any issues with this thing whatsoever. Everything looked like it was sealing properly and doing what it was supposed to. I can't pinpoint where the leak was coming from, but I did actually end up just cutting off that much of it. See the ferrule that's still on there. And then I went ahead and I replaced it with a straight fitting. It's not ideal, but it's what I had lying around for now, because after I cut it off, it's like, well, now I can't drive it unless I fix this. So straight guy on here, angled. I got the brackets and everything. I'm gonna, I think, wrap like a rag around here and zip tie it to it, and then see if it still leaks when I drive it around. And that will help me kind of like more pinpoint where the leak is coming from, if it still leaks after this. So hopefully this guy fixes it. If not, we got an issue with the actual fitting that goes into the transcooler itself. So just keep an eye on that and move on to the next thing. Next thing, brakes. So brakes still suck. Shouldn't. 6-piston Wilwood calipers up front. I will smash that brake pedal. I will hit that line lock, and I will give it throttle, and it will just push right through it. No issues whatsoever. So I don't know what's up with that. So I'm going to get the front end up in the air. I'm going to pull these wheels and tires off, inspect them. I'm going to bleed the front end again for sure, just to make sure I don't have any like air bubbles or anything, because that's just weird to me. Like, I can smash that brake pedal and I can feel just the rear brakes working, even though I have the majority of the rear bias like kind of shutting this section off, just so I can see if those are working. And if they suck, they absolutely suck. So I have some issue going on there, and got to figure out why, because there's no reason why this thing shouldn't stop on a dime. With 6-piston Wilwoods, I got a Wilwood master cylinder up front, brake pedal, everything's set up correctly. So maybe it's like a fluid delivery issue. Anyway, I don't know. So again, issues, let's find out. Let's get it up in the air. Look at it. Front end up in the air. Everything tore apart. I inspected everything. Everything looks good. I cleaned everything up. I made a mess right there because I went ahead and I used my Brake Sucker 9000 from Amazon. And after that, I had worse brakes than I had before. So I could literally take... So this is my setup. Jack stand, put pressure on the brake pedal, a rag with a piece of wood there, and that gives it enough cushion to like keep that tension on there as hard as it would go. And then I would put the wheel on and I could literally turn it by hand. It would still turn. So it's like, come on, like what's going on here? So I am now manually bleeding it. I am going through, I'm putting pressure, pumping up the brake, and then I'm setting it with the jack stand jack handle, the wood and stuff, and I'm holding it, and then I'm opening it up and I'm going through. I did each side about 20 times so far, but I'm just going and doing it and doing it and doing it. And then I'm gonna throw the wheel on and see if I can actually turn it by hand after that. But it is getting tighter and tighter, and I know that because this is getting harder and harder to put pressure on the pedal and then also get it behind this wood here. So we're hopefully making progress. I'm going to keep going at this, and then I'll show you the end result. Hopefully this is, it just had some error in the lines, and we're getting it all out now. So I'll update you as soon as I know that is the issue. If not, we're going to have to move on to something else. So you know how, like, when you're younger and your mom tells you to clean your room and then she gets out that white glove in order to inspect everything? Just take that fear and then apply it to bleeding these brakes. Same thing. You didn't? Okay, just me? Cool. Bleed them. I think I went through these things like 100 times. No joke. Side to side, each side. Just a lot. I did it a lot. Anyway, we're going to give it the crowbar test. So I'm going to go ahead, put this rag on here. I have it pressed in right now with a jack handle, that's what they're called, jack handles on the seat in order to put pressure on it. And then we're just going to go ahead and we're going to try to twist this. And we can't. We're almost going to get it. We're not going to get it. I think those brakes are good. Ugh. Cool. I think we solved the issue. So I guess now is the time to find out if the line lock works more gooder. Let's try it out. So why do we do things like that? Because it's cool and to find weak links. So I'm walking around the car because I thought I heard a funny noise when I did that. And sure enough, you know what this is? This is the back side of the tensioner pulley for the main serpentine system. For some reason, it was like, I'm out. Don't want to be a part of this anymore. And I don't blame it, but that sucks. Hopefully I can just buy the pulley part, because the whole tensioner pulley thing, that's like $300, and that would suck. Also, so didn't fix the leak. It's like saturated on the top side here, and I don't know why. So maybe we'll just go ahead and replace this whole line when we get the new fitting in, but that just absolutely sucks. Maybe this fitting too. We'll get a new fitting there too. Good thing it's like at the end of the season and stuff doesn't matter, and we can fix stuff over the winter, but just keep breaking it, which is fine. I mean, if you didn't want to make a ton of horsepower, you wouldn't build things that wouldn't break. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, so I got the belt off. I got to look up if I can get a new pulley, fix this transmission leak. So we did nothing today. We bled brakes. That's it on this one. That's all we did. We caused more problems. If you guys made it this far in the video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, because obviously we have a lot more coming up, like a ton more, because it's broken again. Fun. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.